As a kid, I was hurt, felt no worth. It was me, thinking I could never be what my mama wanted me to be. Damn, my heart was low. My father was a no-show. And now I'm pissed at the world, feeling like I ain't got nowhere to go. I grew up on the west side of Chicago, in a dirt poor neighborhood, where poverty and violence was normal and an everyday thing. I lived in a single-parent household with my mom and my older brother, Boo. My father was never part of my life. My beautiful mother, who's here today, she's loving, smart, talented. She worked 2 jobs to do the best she could for us. She was the mother and the father of the house. Now, going to school was rough. It was violent. It was infested with gangs. And I was scared. It was dangerous. Not only did I have that weight on my shoulders, I was constantly teased about being poor and about only having 1 pair of shoes for the entire year. I felt invisible. I felt like I had nothing. What was I supposed to do? I literally started to hate school. Then one day, I was walking home from school, and I saw one of the neighborhood guys running from the police. He threw a small gym bag into the bushes. I grabbed that bag, and I took it home, not knowing that what was inside of that bag was going to change my life. I got home, I opened that bag, and I saw rolls of money and small packets of aluminum foil. I had no clue what it was, so I took it to my auntie Gail, and she was like, "Boy, them drugs. That's heroin." Now I'm scared, and I'm like, yo, I got to get that bag back to the guy that it belonged to. His name was Chief, who would later become my best friend, and he would show me everything I needed to know about selling drugs, how to hustle, and survive in the streets. I was scared, y'all, but I felt like that's all I had. So I embraced it because I wanted something for my mom and my family. So I owned it, and I took those opportunities, not even knowing what they fully meant. I left my mama's house when I was 16. Had a kid, now I'm on the streets. Poor as hell on the west side, in my brother's bed, sleeping head to feet. The streets was an upgrade to me. That dope money started coming in. I met music, I met Ivan. My brother's keepers, they took me in. You can't stop my folk when all we know is survival. I'm out here saving lives like it's me and my disciples. You can't stop my folk when all we know is survival. Because ain't nobody getting it for me. So this is what I do. Get it every day. Get it every day. Get it every day. I get it every day. I had no choice, y'all. When I was out there selling drugs, I didn't know I was doing anything wrong. It was a way of life. It was a way for this 16-year-old high school dropout to take care of my daughter, Alexis. I felt like I had nothing. But I had to keep going. And I had to push through, y'all. I had to push through. Because where I'm from, the street guys, they had money, power, and respect. And I wanted that. Chief, Pretty Willie, Vest, Lil June. Those were men that I looked up to. They were like father figures. Most importantly, they believed in me. Just those guys listening to me gave me hope. It inspired me to keep going. Now, Chief, he was the one that said I had something special. And he encouraged me to do my music. He went to all my talent shows and performances. He pushed me to the point that one day he was like, "You can't do this no more. You can't sell drugs no more." And I'm looking at him like, "Is you crazy?" But he pushed me. And he told me, "You got to move out of this neighborhood." He showed me love and moved me out of the neighborhood into a neighborhood where nobody knew me. And he said, you got to either go back to school, get a job, or pursue your music. So I got a job at the East Bank Club as a busboy. And I pursued my music. Now, Chief, he wanted to get out of the drug game too. But unfortunately, he was murdered. He was shot violently, multiple times in the face. And I'm telling y'all, I was angry. And I wanted revenge. I wanted to hurt the people that did that to him. But I knew in my heart, he didn't want that for me. So I continued to push. And I fought through it, and I ain't give up. Now, through a friend of a friend, I met a guy by the name of Ivan Dupé, who was a music producer. He produced music for radio and television. Now, Ivan offered me opportunity. He offered me a job. And I'm telling y'all, I felt like I won the lottery. It was a way for me to learn more about music and the music business. And it was a way for me to make more money to take care of my daughter and my baby boy, Avery. I had to push. I was the first one in the studio, and I was the last one to leave. And I even saw that. So one day I got to go on a commercial. He put me on my first commercial, and all I had to say was, SUV with a PhD. Woo! And I knew from that point on that I was going to push through the good or the bad. Y'all hear me? I was going to push through that good and that bad. And I was going to fight through the 500,000 no's, because all it took was one yes, whether it was a yes from Chief about the streets or a yes from Ivan about the music. It was enough to keep my hope alive. Today, I'm an independent recording artist doing positive music, the owner of a DJ company, founder of a non-for-profit organization that inspires the youth to never give up, to dream big, and to use their hope as a guide to success. But y'all know, some still wasn't right. With all those blessings, some wasn't right. I was telling all these kids to finish school and to do good, and I ain't even finished. So last year, I went back to school to get my G.E.D. Right now, y'all clapping, but I failed math twice. And keeping it 100, I didn't know you needed some math to do science, so I failed science too. But I ain't give up. I kept pushing, and I was fighting through it. And one day I got to walk across that stage, and I got to give my mama that diploma. That diploma she never got when I was a teenager. So I say to you, don't give up on the people that may have made some bad mistakes in their lives. I'm one of those people. Don't give up on them, just like Ivan and Chief didn't give up on me, just like I haven't given up on my old neighborhoods or the people in them. The best thing that we can do together is try to understand where they at and where they trying to go. Together, with hope, we have to push every day, and we got to work hard and give back so that the next kid has more than enough opportunities, and they won't have to take the same path I took. I went back to school to get my GED. GED stands for Get It Every Day. It's a piece of paper. It's an education that I'm proud of. I took my life experiences and I turned it into a song. Get it every day. So I ask all of y'all, how can you use your life experiences and your hope to inspire someone else? Because you can't stop my folk when all we know is survival. I'm out here saving lives like it's me and my disciples. You can't stop my folk when all we know is survival. Cause ain't nobody getting it for me. So this is what I do. Get it every day. Get it every day. Get it every day. I get it every day. Thank you.